When you think of Ikea, you probably think of Billy bookcases, black coffee tables, or maybe Ingertorp desks. But it turns out Ikea sells more than just flat-pack furniture. Now, thanks to a partnership with Sonos, Ikea makes Wi-Fi connected speakers too. The two debut models are a bookshelf speaker and a 2-in-1 lamp speaker combo. And they're both part of the company's new Symfonisk line of Sonos-powered devices. The selling point? Sonos-level speakers without the Sonos-level price. Design-wise, the speakers lean a little more toward the Ikea end of the spectrum. While Sonos speakers have a modern, sleek look, the Ikea speakers look a little homier. The lamp is clad in a fabric knit shell, while the bookshelf speakers are squared off and blocky. However, I don't think this is a bad thing at all. I think the lamp has a wonderfully soft and cozy appeal, and the bookshelf speaker's shape allows it to fit both vertically and horizontally in most shelves, whether or not they're from Ikea. Another bonus with these speakers over the Sonos ones is that both products can perform double duty. The lamp, of course, functions as a lamp in addition to playing music. The bookshelf speaker, on the other hand, can double as a wall-mounted shelf with optional hardware and can hold up to 3 kilograms in weight. One complaint I have, though, is that the lamp lacks a dimmer function unless you use it with a smart bulb, which you might want to do anyway since lights can't be controlled via the Sonos app. As far as features go, both speakers have the same functionality as all the other speakers in the Sonos lineup. The setup is the same. You use the app to do so, and they're compatible with all the other speakers in the Sonos catalog. Now, the important question: how do they sound? Sonos mentioned that the lamp has more or less the same internals as its own existing Play 1 speaker. And in our test, that proved to be true. In a side-by-side comparison, they both sounded surprisingly similar. The Play 1 has a slight edge at the lower end, while the lamp sounds much better in the low to mid levels, but they're otherwise comparable. The volume on both is about the same as well. The bookshelf speaker is a little bit of a harder sell sound-wise. The bass lacks punch and the highs are stifled, but the overall mid-range is soaring and airy and actually sounds much better than most normal wireless speakers. It certainly sounds a lot better than, say, a Google Home. But it's not better than a Sonos one and doesn't have the balanced audio of the lamp and the Play 1. But while I wouldn't recommend getting the bookshelf Symfonisk on its own, I do think adding it to an existing multi-room audio setup isn't a bad idea. Sonos appears to suggest using it in the kitchen, as an additional speaker on a shelf, or as part of a home theater system. And in those scenarios where it's just one speaker out of many, the Symfonisk makes a lot of sense. I mentioned Google Home earlier, so I should probably add that the Ikea Sonos speakers do not come with a smart assistant. There are no microphones here. You can still control them with either Alexa or Google Assistant if you have an existing voice control smart speaker in your home, like an Echo Dot, Google Home, or of course the Sonos One, but you have to do that through the device, not the Ikea speakers themselves. I still think the Sonos One is a better entry-level speaker since it bundles in fantastic audio quality along with a smart assistant. But the Symfonisk speakers aren't a bad choice either. They're not any better than the real Sonos speakers, but at just $99 and $179 respectively, they're definitely cheaper.